Right, well, I'm just making sure that the game actually runs today. Need to pick up a job. Where's the nearest place? Let's go and have a look. Job market. It's gonna crash straight away. Jesus. Do you know I've taken loads off and it's still crashing? Honestly thought I got it to work. Not that time. Brother Finley, how you doing? It looks like it's not fixed. Mods. I'll have to double check the mods. Maybe I misread something somewhere. Have a look at this one a second. Shouldn't cause a problem. Sound fixes should be up to date. That one could be an issue, but it's up to date. Compatibility for 1.39. That should, in theory, be okay. I'm sure this was pretty new. Again, I don't think it's a sound issue that's causing the crashing. New horn sound. That's 1.39, so that's okay. Maybe that's an issue. What's this? Maybe I'll change my truck. What's this? Could it be a wheel issue? Is this up to date? Doesn't say. I'll take that off because I can't be sure of that one. Lighting pack, not that that should be causing it. Hey Jasper, yeah, it has been a while, to say the least. Trying to find out what's causing my game crash. I'm getting the same on ETS as well, though. Even ETS is crashing on me, and it's being a royal pain in the ass. Special transport, special accessories. I'm not even using that, so that shouldn't be a problem. These, well, bar motorcycle and classic, they haven't been updated, but I can't see that being an issue. Trailer pack add-on. Yeah, maybe get rid of that, just in case that's showing a wobbly. I know there's a new update due soon, so whether that's starting to filter in. Truckins, that's a skin, that's a skin. Low buy ownable, let's get rid of that. Skin. Trailer pack. What did that get there? Right, confirm. Load. What have you been doing with yourselves anyway? Been up to anything good? Right, we'll load off that. We've removed a few others. That's, oh, blimey, I tried to think I already have removed at least a good 10 to 15. I'm getting tempted just to remove the whole lot or load in my test profile and see if that works with nothing installed. Right. Let's do garage, no, truck. Let's change truck a second. Let's do drive that one. Supposedly. See if we can go around the block. See if I can find a job. Gonna crash again. Not having any luck whatsoever. Right. I don't know what is causing this to crash, but it's now doing it when I'm hitting the map. I'm not even driving when it's doing it, and it wasn't doing that the other day. This might be the shortest stream going. Blimmin' heck. I honestly thought it was running because I was able to drive. I thought, oh, we'll give it a go. It may crash, but maybe it'll be down the road, do a couple of jobs. But no, it's gotten even worse. So, change profile. We'll load this one. You can tell it's my test profile, even the music's running. Eek! Alright. I've got to turn this music off, man. It does my nut in. And it's not that, there is music there. I just realised I've got no, not even my wheel set up. My god, that profile's messed up. Use keyboard a second, just to see if we can actually drive. Oh, we've actually got a trailer. Ain't gonna go that way then, am I? Well, that's running there. I just want to drive this a little bit longer. Let me just go through the cams quickly. Okay. That works. And then off. Yeah, we're not worried about that. Well, it's working there, so there must be still a mod throwing it, but I can't work out which mod it is. I'm going to be here all day going through mods now, and I can just tell. I wonder if could it be a weather mod? But then it wasn't really doing any weather. Let's do the map. Will it let me do the map yet? Map seems to load, but that's the different one, isn't it? Well, I can't quit the job. Let's complete this job then. Need to do that one. F5, 6, 7, continue, close. Right. I'm gonna have to do this job so we can get to the other map. I need the other map to load just to make sure it's not the map causing it. Otherwise, it's running smoothly when it does work. No, I haven't done any VR at the moment. The last thing I played in VR was Half-Life Alyx. That was rather impressive, to say the least. I haven't finished it yet. I just haven't had the time to get into it. It's not even set up on the main PC, it's set up on my other PC, so... But it is very nice, especially coming from something like a Vive, which was what I had before. Right, we just need to do this job, it won't be too long, it's only 20 minutes out. Yeah, I've been running I'm building a third PC at the moment. I'm making myself a Bitcoin mining rig. Only something small, bit of pocket change. Plus it gives me something to do whilst I can't be available for streaming, so... Terrified by the head crabs. They're not that bad. Yeah, I haven't got too far into it. It's just having the time. It's not so bad at the moment. The schools are actually off for a week, so I don't have to worry about doing any of the home tutoring. So I can have a little bit of a break, which is one of the reasons why I'm on today. I've got a bit of free time. But lo and behold, the game doesn't want to behave, so forget the lights, I'm not going to worry about any of that. Let's get him. No, we won't. Right, nearly there, we need to drop this off. Oh, the brakes don't work very well on keyboard, do they? Holy crap. Hold on, I just went past the actual drop-off thing, didn't I? We're not going to skip that if I can. Right. Yeah, continue. Right. So if I do the job market, it's going to have to be quick job. Well, it's not crashing there now, is it? That's so annoying. Oh, God, what's throwing that then? I can't even think what could be causing that. Unless it's a truck mod, because it's got to load these in. So I'll need to check what truck mods I've got. Right, so profile. Mods. It's not that real track. I don't think it could be that. This could be causing an issue. Let's get rid of the horn pack because it's something easy. Horn pack. Wheel pack. It's just a basics. Get rid of that. Don't really need it. Special transport accessories, Caterpillar skins. Right, get rid of that. It's only skins, but it's not critical. We'll get rid of the special transport mod. Get rid of that rim pack. I'll take off the weather mod. Just it was crashing before then, and I'm sure this is up to date. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's realistic weather for version 3.14, ATS version 1.39, whatever. So in theory, should be okay. What's this? It's a skin. Highly unlikely to cause an issue. Right, let's leave it like that, and let's see whether that works. Load. It's another shed load of mods coming off. Holy crap. Please work. It would be nice. This is the only drawback for ATS, ETS, and mods. Is when you get one mod that just throws a whole spanner in the work and you've just got to try and dig around and find the one that's causing it. No. Escape the job market. Will it load? It's loading in. So it may have been something to do with the tracks. When it's loading in the tracks here, it was probably causing it to crash at that point. Okay, so we can now select find a small job. Balls. That's the wrong button. Do that one. It's a bit further. Let's do that one. Right. Get my screen sorted. I need to look into my camera as well because they've changed the software. I can't access half of the settings for my camera through my phone anymore, which is really annoying. So I need to find out what's going on there. I don't know whether I need to do an update or something. And I just reversed out the wrong way.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Turn right. Get ready. Turn right. Turn right.
So we've got 23 minutes just to pick up the job. What's the time in the game? 9:13.
Turn right.
That bike is really loud. You can see a Zonda over there, just behind the mirror. Right over there. So, what I'll have to do is spend some time adding the mods back in to find out the one that was causing it. Should have taken a picture of what I took off. I got a feeling we're going to be turning right up ahead. How's the image look anyway? Is it all nice and tidy on the camera? Hopefully it is. I've been messing with the settings trying to get improved quality.
Go straight on.
That on.
Keep right and then turn right.
And don't forget, we've also got the launch of the 3060s due out 25th, haven't we? Anybody thinking of picking up a 3060? I'm actually, if I can find a 3060 for sale, I'm actually pick one up. Because I've got to admit, these 30 series cards are not bad at all. Might get one for the other PC. Why is that red lights everywhere? Jesus. Vehicle sounds are good. Finally, get to pull in and get this job.
Turn left. We are here.
I need to go back, then I keep forgetting I'm not used to being trailer, so I gotta hit the accept on the way in. Can tell I haven't driven this for a
Ready
while.
to roll.
So trailer is right next to us. Let's change into a easier gear.
Drive safe.
We're in. Right. One thing I want to do, options, graphics.
Turn left. Turn left.
Better stop here. There's a police right there to my left.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
Well, the engine braking is really helping with the slowing down, so that's good. There's a physics mod that I use, which is an AK physics mod. That's been updated to work with 1.39, so I've made sure that that's been put in and all the settings have been reapplied and as per the recommendations. Feels pretty good. Let the clutch out too quick. We're going to be turning up ahead.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
toying with the idea of trying to get those
Turn right.
bezel free kits. I can't buy them for love of money in the UK. And so far, from what I can see, the only way I can get them is if I import them from the US. And I can't be bothered to do that just in case they arrive damaged or something. I don't want to deal with having to ship it all the way back. Turning ahead.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
God, these lights suck. Something rather tasty sounding around. We've got 2 hours 54 just to get down for this job. Should have plenty of fuel on board, that shouldn't be a problem. Well, I'm glad I finally got to the bottom of this error I was having with the game. I think I'll have to do the same with ETS, because that was doing a similar thing where it would let you drive for, I don't know, neither the whole length of a job, and by the time you get to the end it will just crash out. So I've got a feeling it may be a similar issue. Because I think the 1.40 update that's going to be coming out is a significant change to the coding, at least. So we're not coming off, we can stay on. Wish they fixed that error. Oh, that's got a bit of lean on it with that one. There's the rear view, exterior view I was looking for. Was that a Mustang or something? we do have eating gears. Let's go for it. Just use them all. Oop. Oh yeah, and there are Steam sales, and there's a couple of sites actually got their sales on at the moment. Anybody picked up anything good, and any recommendations for games to pick up? Not that I haven't got a shed load of games I need to be playing anyway, but yeah. And don't forget, if you've got the Epic Game Store, check the Epic Game Store. They're doing free games. I think it's weekly, certainly monthly anyway. And I think the next one coming out now is it's that Overhead Rally game or something, or Drift or something. I'll probably pick that one up. I fancy that, whatever it is. Down to 1 hour 18 minutes, so we're going to go fairly swift. Well, it's a 55 limit, and we're doing what? 68, so yeah, I'm not going to worry about that too much. Means we're making some good time. Oh man, and I hit the cop car just then. See the destination flag on the sat-nav. The sat-nav's buried in the truck window, so I think that's a problem as well, because it shouldn't be where it is.
Keep right and then exit right.
You see there, it's kind of cut off because it looks like it's buried in the actual A pillar. Oh, I'm supposed to exit, but that's shit. I was too busy yapping. Ah, crap.
Keep right and then exit right. Exit right.
Okay, we'll come off by here.
Turn right.
Just down the road and on the left. Still haven't got that clutch sorted, have I?
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I honestly thought it was going to go right in the back of that then.
It's all over now.
We're in R4. Is that going to go? No, it's not going to go. No, we're going to have to swing that right the way around because this thing's very slow at turning and straightening out. Still not going to do it. I shouldn't have corrected it halfway through. That'll do. I can probably work with that. That'll do. Hello there, welcome. Right, so finally we got it working. See what jobs they got from here. Actually, skip out of there. Let's have a look at the map. Need to have a look where I've been, where I haven't been. Not doing too bad. So from here, either got to go south or go north. Oakdale, Carson City. A few of there I haven't been. There's a couple of roads in the way we could probably pick up. So do Freight Market from where we are. And let's see what we've got on the short run. Nothing going to where I want to go. So we'll go in the opposite direction. So annoying when it's like that. Right. Actually, keep forgetting. Let's look at external contracts. Oh, look at the size of that. It's huge. Right, from there, what do we got? That'll do. Go straight to one of my destinations that I want.
Okay, here we go.
Uh, 37 minutes to wait to pick up the job.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
Pretty much a full tank, so I'm not going to worry about that.
Turn left. Turn right. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Bakersfield. So 16 minutes away. Remember, that's game time, so probably like 4 minutes if that.
Right, and then turn
More like a minute by the looks of it.
right. Turn right.
Right, left or right, which way? I
Arrived at your
think
destination.
that's
Route
it
guide
there.
is now finished.
I'm gonna go that way, gonna go left. Can't remember which is the easy way. I should just have a peek from outside. I think I should have gone right. No, there's two of them here, that's why. That was confusing. I'll carry on going around this way. That works out.
Let's do this.
Question is, which is going to be the easy way out? To the left, maybe? So 3 hours 35 on this one.
Keep right.
We follow this around here now.
Keep left. Keep left.
55 cruising, so let's put it at 60. We're just going to run this down now. Try not to drift into too many lanes. Welcome back, Jasper. I thought you were just busy. It's alright, I was only talking to myself, it's fine. Oh yeah, what are you up to? Try pushing that a bit further if we can. What are we going to do? 65, we're only doing 51. Brilliant for the joints, eh? Los Angeles. Ah, well, that makes sense then. That's a really good view, that is. I like that. Hold on, we turning here? Yes, we are. I need to stay in this lane. Ooh, trouble.
Exit right. Go straight on. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Ugh. Slam on the anchors.
Turn right.
Oops, that's B starting in 12th gear. Probably not a good thing to do. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? But I think, you know, they've got plenty going on. They may have had staff sick and God knows what, so... But it's not just... But it's not just going to be an update, is it? It's not going to be like, here's a new map, because I know they're bringing out 1.40 as well. Because I know the beta's available. Mind you, I'm a bit behind, so whether that's been released by now, I don't know. I haven't even checked my version. I'm guessing I'm running 1.39 because I don't think it's out. And I believe they're doing quite a bit of changes just for 1.40. Who cares about adding another map in? As for it better be good, I think it will be. I mean, most of the releases they've done recently have been good for the game, so... Just depends on whether they're putting a lot of detail into it. Hopefully it's going to be something like, you know, £11 or something. Oh... Is he going for it? Looks like he is, isn't it? Cool, blimey. And he gives up. Nicely done, sir. You royally screwed that up, didn't you? Now you want to come back, didn't you? Or is he staying out there? Can I force him, or is he going to force me off the road if I do this? Can I keep him out there? I don't know, I don't want to risk it. He'll probably sideswipe me now. This little place is in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to go down here and just get this marked off the map, because this is one of the few places that you probably won't come to very often. Oh man, the steering is so heavy on this surface. That's better, it's not so heavy now. Ouch. Yeah, I'm sure the maps will be good. Down to 58 minutes. That's gone pretty quick. That was, what, over 3 hours we were supposed to do this. It depends. I know it can vary between truck to truck. This truck is definitely heavier. Maybe you need to use something like the physics mod that I'm using, because that seems to give you well, I can jump from one cab to another cab and I can feel a difference between the two. It's not a huge, you know, it's not a night and day difference, but there is a difference.
Turn left.
I'm just glad that the developer has updated for 1.39 because I wasn't able to use it for a while, and I did miss the physics. I think it's in the SCS forums. I think that's where I downloaded it from. But if you do a search for AK Truck Physics, I think it's version 0.2.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And he's got a shed load of physics mods for trucks. All the base ones and mods.
Turn right, and then turn left.
Oh, it's not changing. Don't roll back, don't roll back, don't roll back. I want to put the brake on. I'm going to have to because it's not grabbing on the clutch. We roll back into somebody.
Turn left.
Hot dog. That's a tasty treat. Not. So just down the road, 13 minutes away. You ate 4 hot dogs. I don't know. I'm not a hot dog fan. I think if I was going to do anything, I'd have a burger, but then I'm not fussed on McDonald's or Burger King or anything like that. I prefer making a home cooked burger using fresh beef, you know, add your own ingredients. I like to throw in breadcrumbs and egg and seasoning, and one of my favorites is a caramelized onion thrown in and mixed it in. Oof, lovely. Makes a little bit of a sweet tasting burger, but I like it. Oh, right. Oh, great. So it's brought me down this road, down the wrong way. I gotta park it there. I can't turn it round. You gotta be... Right, we'll have to turn it around. Is there a place we can turn around? I've got a double trailer on the back as well, so I've got to watch where I turn. I'm not turning it there. I need to find somewhere to turn around. How much traffic is behind me? Not a lot. I was thinking maybe on this road, but no, my luck, I start doing that and somebody will come around the corner. Let's see what's around this corner. Would have a try here, but I need this guy to... I don't know if I can do this. There's quite a few trailers on the back. Get it out of that gear. And there was a car behind me. Not bad. Why is that? Yeah, until you get stuck for sure. Gladly that road was wide enough. Now the fun part, we got to try and line it up. And I hate reversing double trailers. I never get it right. Still haven't got that down. No, that one's going the wrong way already. The middle trailer. See, the middle trailer's going the wrong way. Don't. No, the back end will go the wrong way as well now. I hate reversing them. Oh, there goes the back end of that one. I'm shafted already. Let's try straightening that out. Change view. Hopefully that'll work. Right, that's relatively straight. Just go back straight, don't move the wheel. It's going to be off angle, isn't it? God, it's already starting to go. See. No, that's definitely going to push it that way. Double trailers suck. Yeah, I can see it going already. Yeah, that should have been the other way. The annoying thing is I seem to be moving further away from where I want to be. See that middle? It's going already if I go that way. Doesn't matter what I do, it just wants to go off. Why did I pick double trailers again? Because I'm really rubbish at parking double. Give me a single trailer, I can get it in most gaps, easy peasy, but this thing... Is there a lock trailer? That'll be awesome. Oh, watch the edge. See? So frustrating. Swag it. No, I can't even hoof it round. Don't ask. It probably is to some degree. Well, you probably got to have different training for it because you've got to think completely different to how you would normally do a single trailer, as far as I'm aware. No, because, well, over here anyway, when you have your training, you trained on certain configurations. So you may have like a fixed truck and back, so you trained on that, then you've got your articulated, so then you trained on articulated separately. I don't know whether you then trained on multi-trailer and articulation then. I mean, fair play, they got a lot to deal with, and the worst part is most of the people who drive on the road don't realise, you know, how difficult it is to park these things, because I see it on a daily basis where there's an Arctic trying to park and it's a really tight spot where I work. And people, it's used by Arctics and it's used by your normal Joe Blogs on the road. And they will just come down that road and they'll see the Arctic driver trying to reverse in and park his truck. And they will just try and go round him at any moment, or try and or park their car and not leave him much room to maneuver, and he still has to try and squeeze in the tightest gap. They've just got no idea how much room they may need. When it comes to parking, fair play, they got the money's worth out of them. See, it's going again, and I still don't understand which way I need to get that set. It's this middle trailer. Because it's how you control that access point there. If you can get that sorted, you're laughing. I can't even hoof it around here because there's a ditch by there. And I'm trying to work out this reversing in my head and it's just not going in. I'm thinking, right, go straight for as long as you can, make sure it's dead, but watch now. I'll try reverse now, it'll just go off. I just want to get back to the line. Yeah, when it comes to reversing, I love the reversing aspect of it, the parking. I've just never been able to pick up double trailers, and yeah, you're right, as a tool to help you learn parking, certainly. So I don't know if I should be doing opposite to what I would normally. It's not going. Come on, get back as far as I can without messing it up too much. Right, now try straighten it up. I can't even select skip parking because it's not an option. Bloody hell. Nope, it's not gonna. Now I'm getting annoyed now. Right, let's see if I can turn this around. In the stupidest gap going. Oh, don't go down there too much. We're going to drag this one round. Right, we'll go back up and around, and we'll try and cut in really close. I've got to let them go. I've blocked up this place. I'm not going to go yet. Traffic's built up quite a bit. That's my bad. I've blocked the road up. Great, there's a cop car right behind me. Awesome. Right, we're going to try and do a top-down view as we get there and see if we can cut in close and get it parked, but I don't think it's going to happen. Need to be somewhere like that. It's here somewhere. Still looks like it's gonna go the other way. Have a look. Trying to do it so I don't go too far down the road, but I'm gonna end up in the same position, I think. Oh, I might have to skip this one because it's doing my nut in. Doesn't matter which way I look at doing it. Nope, I can't save it. I wonder if I could just park in head first. Can you go straight into these positions? I don't think you can, because it's... I'm just going to weave it back and forth and see if it goes. It's the closest I've been. Come on, line up, you little bugger. Back trailer's going off at a stupid angle straight away. That'll do. I'll give up. Right, remind me, don't choose a double trailer. No, I didn't want to take a blimmin' photo, you silly sausage. Right, don't press that button. Now we'll cancel that one. We'll let the other driver do it. He'll have more success. Jesus Christ. Well, some of them, most double trailers that I've taken before, you end up just driving straight in, drop it off, job done. That's the first time I've had one where you've had to reverse a double trailer in. And you don't even get an option on that one. So it's like, crap.
Time to hit the ground.
It's going to be getting dark, so we'll use a bit of mixed viewing for now. We can turn that off. I guess that's something I could do, is get myself a dual trailer at some point, buy myself a dual trailer and practice parking it. Something I've never actually done. Is this the right one? That looks like there's 2 entrance points. Hopefully this gets me round to where I need to be. Yeah, that's where I need to go, over there. Been in the wrong one.
This is where it ends.
Can't remember if I chose freight or external. Choose freight.
Drive safe.
Parking brakes on. Nope. No, I can't get this lined up with this one. I did this the other day with this particular trailer. Couldn't get it lined up, it was too far over one side. I can need to line up with the white line rather than the actual trailer itself because it throws you off. Yeah, there we are.
Turn left.
Oh, it's busy. We ain't getting out of here in a rush. And I need a new button on my button box because it's skipping options. Right over there. He's not going to slow down, is he? Jesus Christ. Well, we're out of that one now.
Turn right.
Gotta watch the trailer on this one. It's going to be one of those awkward ones when it comes to tight corners. So 9 hours 46 minutes for this one. Carrying 30 tons, so it's not exactly going to be a quick drive. Acceleration is going to be a bit.
Keep left.
Can't keep left, there's a blooming car right next to me. jump into that gap. I need to get into my Assetto Corsa competition as well. There was the new British pack that was launched the other day. I've had a quick go on it, but there are 3 racetracks that I hardly ever play. So that's going to take a lot of practice for me. 555 divorce, just in case anybody was wondering. That's what was on the sign. Right, motoring now 72 in a 55 zone. Awesome.
Keep left.
I'm hoping we'll just be head down this road and job done. AC or ACC? Must admit, I haven't tried it. I don't know what it is. A lot of people rave about Assetto Corsa, but I don't know. It's. I find it, you know, good to have a bit of fun on and just try out the cars, but racing on it, I just can't get into it. And people say it handles really well, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. Now, as for ACC, I love the handling on that. I think it's really good. Well, I think that's down in price now. I think it's, if you go to CD Keys, I don't know what price it is on Steam, but I think CD Keys is selling it for $9.99.
Keep left.
Hey Gareth, how you doing? So if you haven't got, I think I've seen Dirt Rally, so if you haven't got Dirt Rally, pick that up. That's down in price on CD Keys. I think it's down in price on Steam as well. If you haven't got ACC, I think that's $9.99. I'm sure I saw it for $9.99, but then again, I might have been just dreaming things, I don't know. And even the base game at $9.99 is an awesome price. I'm very well, thank you, Gareth. What have you been up to? Just working, or...? Yeah, I've been saying the same thing to myself. I know there's an offer currently for iRacing, but the problem is with iRacing, I'll know I'll get bored of it pretty quick, because I've only got a basic account. So you're spending, what, maybe 50 quid on iRacing just to get the year, and then you have to start buying content, and that's where it starts to ramp up pretty quick, you know? I don't know, I'd like to get into iRacing. I'd love to have like a full account with all the tracks and cars just to mess around in, but yeah. Maybe I'll look at getting a few tracks and cars so I can start moving up. Yeah, you're like me, I hate car setups. I'm more than happy just jumping in a car and just driving. So if you can get free setups where you can just slap in the details and off you go, but even then that's tedious because you're having to copy somebody else's settings, and so unless you've got a file you can drop in, that's nice, but sometimes you just have to look at a YouTube video or something and see what somebody's posted for settings, and it's trial and error even then, but it depends on how many settings you got to change. Otherwise, grab my handbrake then, it's not even programmed for this game. Keep left. Oh, got a little runoff up there. Maybe I'll have a look at iRacing tomorrow. I'll
Keep right. And then
do a bit of research into what to buy and how much it could cost, because I know there's deals with iRacing on content if you buy like 3 or 6 at a time or something. I can't remember now. But then, you know, when you get these deals, you miss out on the offers. Like you've got to have an active account over when their sales and deals are on. Pick everything up on the cheap instead of at full price. Same as me, really. For the little bits of iRacing I've done, it's okay. It's annoying. It's not annoying, I suppose, when you think about it. But you know, they schedule their events, their races, and for me, it's annoying having to wait because I just want to be able to jump into another race, a multiplayer race. But I'm guessing to make sure that everybody is aware and can start. Yeah, same as me, exactly. Which is why I enjoy ACC. With ACC, you know, there are servers there where you can just jump in and have a race. The problem is, though, there doesn't seem to be any consistency. So one day you may have loads of servers running, loads of people playing. The next day you may go in and there may be loads of servers, but no one's playing. So there's nothing for you to jump into other than maybe a couple of cars. And, you know, racing around with 3 or 4 cars isn't exactly brilliant. I'd rather have a grid of a minimum of 10 cars plus, you know? I wish they made their own server easier to set up, configure and run. If there was a way of getting a server configured nice and easy that I could remote access, I may consider running it myself, you know? Just use the other PC to run the server, job done. Oh yeah, I've played Wreckfest a few times. I think I'm in mid-process of actually trying to get through the main game itself and the events. It's good for some mindless fun where you don't mind getting the crap knocked out of you. It's a bit tedious when you have the same... Not the same, that's probably the wrong way of doing it, but it's a bit tedious when you have the AI, or maybe you're racing in multiplayer, but you'll have like the same person targeting you and off you go, you know, it's frustrating. That's the only drawback with it. But the circuits are good, choice of cars is good, modifications on it is alright. There's nothing too crazy on it. Oh, vehicle inspection. Awesome. 46 tons in total. Ooh, there's a big one. Slow down? No, he's not slowing down. Well, I'm glad I got to the bottom of ATS not working. Next now we'll be getting the ETS working again.
Go straight on.
That's not bad. 4 hours 32. I could have sworn that said 9 hours to begin with. Tell you what, mind, I am absolutely disappointed with Nvidia and AMD with regards to the launches of products. There's no CPUs because I was planning on upgrading the rig upstairs with the new AMD chip. Can't find the chip that I want for love of money anywhere. Never seen it in stock anywhere. Just seems to come in stock and vanish straight away. And it's the same with the Nvidia GPUs. That was such a chore just to get the one I've got now. And you know that whatever comes in stock is going to go out straight away. And granted, I know there's a pandemic on, and I know that manufacturing process has been slowed, and blah blah blah, but it's like, really?
Go straight on.
Actually, Bitcoin mining at the moment, yeah, it is a bit of a thing. I've tried it. I've got my 1080 Ti and a 2070 plugged into the same machine, mining at the moment, and that's earning about £5-6 a day. And I've tried mining on the 3080 just to see what it will do, and if I run the machine 24/7, it'll earn nearly £10 a day easy. So by the time you factor in electricity costs per day, minus off say a pound or two per day, definitely making money. Absolutely. I don't want to run it on my my 1080 Ti. My 1080 Ti, 3080 is 3080 Ti, 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 I'll probably just run into the ground. It's such a good card, it's not worth me selling. Well, even if you factored in, say you run your machines on a per day basis, you know, in a couple of months you'll make a couple of £100. You could be buying yourself a new graphics card, you know, 5-6 months down the line. Hey Tony, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. You only, you know, if you wanted to earn a little bit of extra pocket money, so to speak, you could do a bit of mining on a machine, but you're going to need at least a couple of graphics cards. So I would say a machine with 5 to 6 graphics cards is probably the good place to be. But again, it's the investment into buying the graphics cards and doing it. That's the hard part. If you look at the people who do mining on the big scale, how much money they've pumped in is ridiculous. It's with homeschooling, it's difficult for me to try and get on, but at the moment there's a week's break in school, so I've got a bit of spare time. And finally I've actually got ATS running today because ATS just was crashing. Yeah, if you go back to the beginning of this video or stream, you'll see for a good 20 minutes I'm probably there trying to fathom out why the game isn't running, and it looks like it's a mod, a truck mod. I mean, it's the same with my ETS. My ETS is doing the same, so I need to fathom out which mod is throwing that one out. Again, it's probably a truck mod on that one as well. But we're nearly there. This we got down to just under 3 hours remaining on this one. May need a splash and dash of fuel. $76 gallons with 523 miles to go. And a time of 2:45. What have you been up to, Tony? Anything good? Yeah, there's not much you can do really when all this is going on around us, but I don't know, maybe we're playing your games or streaming, or... I honestly thought that I would be able to stream a little bit more when all this kicked off, but the homeschooling threw a spanner in the works. You've got problems with your ETS, or... Yeah, mine's been a pain. I think what's happening is that they're going to be updating for 1.40 shortly, and I know there have been incremental updates released for the 1.39, because my game was working perfectly fine until probably this month, or maybe even the end of last month, because I haven't been playing that often. But I'll certainly say last month it was probably working up at the beginning of the month, but towards the end and this month it's just been crashing and God knows what. So that's what I'll probably be working on this evening, is trying to get my ETS working. 1 hour 55. It's going pretty quick. At this rate, we'll be there in probably the next 5 minutes. And this will be my last run for the stream. I've got to shoot off after this and sort out things around the house. I'm sure my son will be whinging soon enough for could have some food. Because it's getting to that time. Oh, you doing the multiplayer side of it, yeah? Nah. To be honest, you got to set it up for multiplayer. They'll probably end up releasing the update, and then you won't be able to play multiplayer until multiplayer has been updated to work with the new update. And that's what gets frustrating with ETS. I wish ETS did their own multiplayer. And on the flip side, I wish they'd go back to the VR and kind of implement it into the game properly, so you don't have to launch a different version of the game to get into the VR. Because even the VR has been like a constant beta, and it probably always will be a beta, because maybe it's not coded fully into the game correctly. I don't know. I don't know why they have to have this beta update to download to run the VR version of ATS or ETS. And I'm wondering whether, with all the improvements they've done to the graphics engine, what have you, whether they could start implementing a better version of VR. As far as I remember, it's fairly straightforward to set up. You just follow the instructions. You just need to download Truckers MP and follow the instructions. Because when you launch, then you launch from Truckers MP, and it'll launch it for you. Once you finally put all the links in. It's a bit like, speaking about graphics and enhancements and what have you, ACC runs on Unreal Engine, and I believe it's Unreal Engine 4. I know that Unreal Engine 4 has been updated to utilise DLSS on NVIDIA cards. Now, there's been no announcement from ACC, but it would be really nice if they could get DLSS encoded into ACC, because ACC is known to be a bit of a hog when it comes to graphics. But if you could run DLSS and get a better frame rate and keep the graphic quality as high as possible, that would be really cool, and especially for VR. So I'm kind of hoping, fingers crossed, that they end up implementing something to help. Because as far as I'm aware, DLSS works on VR as well. I need to find a petrol station, quick, sharpish. Yeah, there's something quirky going on with ATS and ETS when it comes to VR. Because I know I've given it a quick try. I haven't tried it on the 3080 yet, so it'll be interesting to see what that does with it. But it's definitely not. I don't know, I'd like to think there's more work they could do to actually bring more out of it for VR. I don't know if you've noticed, but when I do VR with this game, the worst time is if driving in a straight line you're pretty much okay, but any left or right turning you do, the judder that can come in sometimes, oof. You've really got to dial it in perfectly to make sure that's okay, and even then it'll vary. I've never been able to nail it, to be honest. I've got 14 fuel, and I don't seem to see a fuel stop. I gotta run out of fuel, and I need to look at the map. Oh, it's right there. We may make it, but the fuel stops after this. Shit. Oh well. Foot down, go as fast as you can. Maybe we can roll it into the area to stop. We'll turn the engine braking off because that'll use fuel. Should be alright. Oh, it's gotten better with it, but it's still there. There's times... It depends what's on the screen, I find. You know, in the open areas, it's not too bad. But if you get into the city and you're, you know, doing sharp left, sharp right, you know, 90 degrees all the time, the judder that's there is... I notice it a lot. It just annoys me. No, don't put... Oh, good. Changed. Oh, we're stopping here again. I've got to turn this thing around again. Oh, no. I think we got enough fuel, but I'm going to find somewhere to turn around again. Actually, we might just go down to the fuel station and just fill back up. Turn it around by there, come back down. Do you know what? I've tried the... There's a couple of settings you can do, because there's... There was an async time warp you can do in the config file in there. And I've tried it with and without, and, you know, making sure it's off in Steam and things like that. And it's... In some instances, it does actually help in some circumstances, but I couldn't decide on which version I liked with and without, things like that, you know? But it's been a long time since I've tried it, so who knows, perhaps the experience will be different. Right, come on, fuel. This is the more important part right now. Fill her up. Well, that's different because when I was originally using VR, I was using Vive, so obviously it goes through Steam. But if you go into the config file of the game, there's a time warp thing there as well. And I think it actually ran better with it on. For the Vive, anyway. Obviously for Oculus it's going to be slightly different. I think the recommendation was to turn it off, but for some reason I preferred it on. I don't know, I can't remember, it's been a while. And I haven't used my Vive, and I still got my Vive. It's tucked away upstairs somewhere. Maybe I should just sell that, I don't know. I can't get this thing to reverse. It won't reverse. There we go. It's got a crappy turn and circle. Oh, the car's gonna get it. Yeah, you're gonna get it, boy. Right, head back, park this up, and that'll be it for me. If I get more time later on this evening, I'll pop back on, but there's no guarantees, unfortunately. I can use the engine brake in. Oh, nice. Are you going for a particular one? I think the Vive stuff that I've got is probably worth more in parts than it is as a whole. But part of me wants to keep on to it, because I know you can use the lighthouse sensors. Because if I decided to go, oh, I want to get Knuckles later down the line and use them with the reverb, I know you can. And I know that if I sell the Vive and then decide, oh, I want to go Knuckles, I'll have to then buy lighthouses, and you're probably looking at, what? Probably 80 quid each or something for the lighthouses, second hand, maybe even more. So I'm like, is it really worth selling it? Because I don't know. Maybe if I keep it, it'll be worth something years down the line. Look at this early VR headset. G920 is a nice little wheel. Plus they got the new one, haven't they? I don't know what the model number is on that one. But I would just check to see if they've lowered the price on the new one. Or someone's selling it with a discount. I seem to be parking in the same place all the time today. It's terrible. But the good news is, this will be easy at the park. Says not exactly getting it straight the way he likes it. Oh, too far back. Oh, I gotta fix this button. Really sensitive. Trailer's just about in. Barely. Yeah, just keep an eye on pricing, because the annoying thing is, and you're never going to see this price again, the G920 and the G29, once upon a time you used to be able to pick up for £129. Because I actually picked one up when it was £129, and I've not seen it back down at that price for a long time. Probably over a year and a half now, if not more. So if your current pricing, say for a G920 is 200, but the new one is currently 3, then fair enough. Maybe looking at a G920 or something is fine. But if the new model is approaching the same price, or maybe like a £10-20 difference, it may be worth going for the G923 instead. You know, it's got that extra feature. I don't know whether it's more of a gimmick than anything. It's not something I've ever really looked into. but its form and functionality should be exactly the same. Whether it gives you better compatibility, I don't know whether the new wheel gives you any new compatibility or anything, I don't know, but I would rather purchase the newer wheel than the older wheel. And who knows whether they'll end up stop supporting the older wheel at some point, so driver updates and things like that, so it's always worth considering. I would only go for the older wheel if there was a significant saving to be had. Anyway, that is it for me for the stream. Short and sweet, really. Most of it was taken up by trying to find the faults with the game, but we finally got past that anyway. But I'll be looking to come back to do some more streaming at some point, whether that be later today, certainly tomorrow otherwise, assuming I get all my chores done tomorrow. Other than that, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. So take care, and goodbye for now.